Well, good afternoon, my self-reliant peeps. I'm here today at the farm. I want to thank Kevin for all he's done in showing me the process of hay. So I guess we'd call this Hay Farming 101. From cutting the hay to wrapping the hay, and then a little after of what becomes of the hay. So stay tuned. I've got a lot to show you, but I think you'll find it interesting. All right, this is the new idea. Disc bind. This is what cuts the hay. So now we're going to look into it to see the actual cutters. Okay, just like a lawnmower, Kevin.
Yeah, yep.
Very cool. And they go opposite ways.
Real fast.
How often do you have to sharpen those?
I usually can get about every year almost out of a set of blades for what I'm doing.
Oh,
to break the stems in the hay so it'll dry faster.
Oh, so after it cuts, it
shoots it through those rolls.
Okay.
You can see a gap in them now,
yes,
but it'll be tight.
It.
It'll be tight whenever I got down on the ground. It squeezes tight and shoots the hay through there. They spin and pull the hay through.
Interesting. I didn't know that. So this disc bind was in the 1990s. Kevin bought it, 2010. So look, it's still getting a lot of use and in good shape. So we're tedding the hay. Last time you saw Alan, he used his draft horses. But the rains are coming tonight, so everybody wants to get this tedded and then put into rows. And then he will come out with the baler, and then he'll come out with the wrapper by tonight. So he's using the tractor, and it's called tedding, to ted the hay. Now that's the first time I've ever heard that term. But this is life on the farm during the summer when everything is based on the weather and getting the hay done. Okay, now we're dropping off the tedder. He's attaching the PTO. PTO runs off the wheels, I think. I have to admit, I do love living in farm country. Okay. Hey. Now if you notice, It's all going in a pile over here. And this is completely clear now, and it puts it all in a pile. Okay, so far we've seen Kevin in the other field when he was cutting the hay. We saw Alan ted the hay, and now he's raking the hay. And he's coming up this way. And then what I'm going to do is jump in the mule, and I'm going to follow him close by and see what kind of film we can get there. It's a little bumpy, but you get an idea of what the rake does. I'm not sure what kind of machinery he's using. I'll have to ask him when he gets off, or ask Kevin, but I'm sure Alan knows. They got a machine that does everything. They even have a cow that'll eat it. This is a pretty long field, and you can see the farm to the right and all the buildings. Now the horses are clear over at the other barn. I know it's hard to hear me over the tractor, but he's coming with the round baler, which is a New Holland. The New Holland ER 7060. Now Elaine and I will follow. At some point the round bale is going to come out. That was almost the length of the field. Now this is the third bale he's gotten out of this field, so he'll get 4. And this baler, from inside his tractor, he can change the size of the bale, which I think is pretty cool. These are pretty big to me. Now this is the second cutting of hay, so as a result he's not getting as many bales. Now the first bale that he did was 56 inches. All the rest are 50 inches. And you can see where he dropped one off back there. That's a 50 incher. Now we're going to see how he picks up the hay. This is to give you a perspective. I'm 4'11", and this is the bale that was the 56 incher. Now we'll go to a 50 incher and see what I compare to there. Okay, now you can see the difference, get an idea in the difference of the bales. The other one was 56 inches, this one's 50, or 51, Elaine.
He said 50.
50. This is a 50 incher.
Close to it.
So just gives you an idea. And then I guess he likes this have them out for overnight. But because we're going to get a half-inch rain, he's going to pick them up, put them on a wagon, and get them in the barn. Then tomorrow he'll wrap them. Or maybe he'll wrap them tonight. He hasn't made a decision yet. Okay, now it's time to wrap the bales. Oh, I see how it works. All right, this is called a diamond wrapper. And obviously you saw the case farmall. That's the tractor he's using. What happened the last time, it didn't cut right, so he had to get off the tractor, unclog it, and then get it ready for this second bale of hay. That's how they wrap the bale of hay, so that it can stay out, and he doesn't have enough barn space to take care of all his hay. So this will stay out in the field, and this will be dry hay. When he uses the white bags with the new clipping in, he doesn't allow it to dry out, and so it begins to sour. Now he says they just love it. The cows just love in the white wrapping. Then he gets the bobcat, squeezes the bale, and then he brings it and sets, stacks them. don't think Kevin does any square bales. There he goes. Hey Kevin, in your second cutting, how many did you get? How many bales? Did you count? Your mom said you got 100 for your first cutting.
It was 100 and some, yeah. It was over 100. I can't remember exact. I know it was 120 some or so. I can't remember the exact number right now. So far, I got about, let's see, just got 19. I think I had 16 before.
For the second cutting?
Yeah, so far, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not you didn't get anywhere near the first cutting?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well,
I never do.
Yes, and I don't think anyone does, do they?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
Very great. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for the tour of hay.
Yes.
Be sure to watch because you'll see where else the hay goes. Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, you're welcome, Nancy.
You can tell it's dinner time. More and more cows are coming up to the feeder. This bale was, a big 50-incher that was put in this morning, and they've slowly been chewing it down. Over there is Alan's horses in the other field, and they have a pregnant draft horse. They had her bred, and the sonogram shows that she's pregnant. I have to admit the cows are very curious. They always come up to greet me. Stage 7 is when the cow has a good bowel movement. And finally, that manure goes back on the garden. Or in the case of the farmer, it goes into the field. So we saw how the hay was in the field. Now I didn't get him planting it because those fields had been planted last year. Then we saw him cutting it, tedding it, which is fluffing it. Then we saw him raking it in the piles. The combine came through and put it in the bales. He wrapped it, and obviously he feeds the cows with it. It goes through the cows, and it goes back onto the garden or the fields. Now I'm not worried about putting fresh manure because this bed is done for, and I won't plant anything in it for 9 months. So at that point, it won't be fresh manure anymore, and I won't have to worry about it burning out my plants. There we go. Well, my self-reliant peeps, thanks for watching. I hope you found this interesting, entertaining maybe. At any rate, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, please consider liking and subscribing. It goes a long way in making my channel grow. Again, thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow.